Yeah, so the brass band is going to lead in our chief guest and our commencement speaker. Our band, please. Waneno. 1-1. Waneno. Batu-1. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome. Thanks for coming. Congratulations to all our graduates today. Looking smart as ever. Putting on gold on top of your elegant and expensive attires. Not that I'm colorblind. Yes, it's not gold. The gown is not the color of gold, but I'm talking about the value. Makes sense? The value. The value, worth the time, worth the sacrifices, worth the money spent to sit here. Congratulations once again. So the brass band. I certainly have to request all of us, ladies and gentlemen, to again raise to our feet. Yeah, thank you, the brass band. Ladies and gentlemen, the two that just joined us are our commencement speaker, Professor Waswa Balunywa, and our chief guest, Honorable Patogabye Kawuye, the Mayor for Kampala. At this moment, I request the University Chaplain to please step up and lead us in a word of prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for such a great day of the 8th graduation of MIU. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the safe arrival of everybody, right away from the guest of honor, from the Chancellor, all the chief guests today, Lord. Father, we thank you for such a great miracle you have done to us, Lord, on such day, O God. And Father, as we step on this ground, we declare your greatness, your love, O God, to be in this function, the Holy Spirit to be in this function, and to guide our graduates, O Lord, as they embrace this graduation. We pray for the grace of God to take us through this function, and even those that could still be traveling to here, we pray for journey mercies, Lord, that they shall arrive safely and catch up with the function. And Father, we declare your greatness and mercies and your blessings, Father, to be in this function. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Not just for the chaplain for leading us in prayer, but to God, right? Once more, that shouldn't be loud enough to you. Sure, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome once again to this great function. Like I was mentioning, we're going to run a very brief program. Give me a minute to take you through. Next, we're going to have the Chancellor constituting this congregation, the 8th congregation of Metropolitan International University, and then we shall head to speeches, just a few. One from the Vice Chancellor, another one from the Chairperson Board of Trustees. Then we shall have the speech from our commencement speaker. We shall then have the guest of honor addressing us, and then we shall go to the award of diplomas, the conferment of degrees, award of diplomas, and presentation of certificates to our graduates, after which the Chancellor shall dissolve the congregation, and we shall end with anthems and prayer, as brief as I've just mentioned. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I call for your attention as the Chancellor constitutes the 8th congregation.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby constitute the Assembly of Metropolitan International University for purposes of conferring degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
If I say that was not loud enough, call me a petty man, but we should do it again. Yes, thank you so much. At this moment, I'm going to request the DJ to play some simple ballad in a minute or one. I also want to notify our entertainment groups to get ready before we can usher in the speeches. Thank you.
Consequence. I stuck inside the pocket of my off-white jeans. To spill tea I can defend. That is very, very, very unlikely. Fake love among your friends. You can only be saved by the Almighty. These things are so intense. Something so little, it's so little. Where could it lead to? It's so little.
Yes, DJ, you can just keep it low. Don't cut it. Keep it low. Yeah, thank you. So I want to continue welcoming our other invited guests that are coming in. And those that are already here with us, you're most welcome. And thanks so much for honoring this invitation. It's a pleasure to us having you here. I want to send a special recognition to our pioneer students that are graduating today from the School of Allied Health Sciences. Congratulations to you. It's a milestone to us. It's a milestone to you. And everyone else, congratulations. Someone whispered to me that the front seats were reserved for those who were submitting coursework late. So that is the arrangement. The graduates who are seated in the front rows are the ones that were popular at submitting late. Congratulations, everyone. And to our parents and guardians, benefactors, thanks so much for the work that you have done. It's your children's day. It's your day as well. We have some of our parents and maybe the graduates themselves that are in Mbarara for the very first time. Is that so? You're welcome, Mbarara City, in the land of milk and honey, so they say. There are some parents from Kisoro campus. Ababyeyi bacu mwese murakoze cyane. I would advise myself to stick to English, otherwise I might end up saying the graduating class tubayuza like some Munyankole said at a point, instead of tubayoza, something like that. But congratulations each and everyone. Basoka and Sete, you should be ready. You have 5 minutes to entertain our guests, and if not, I'll push you ahead. I will keep on welcoming our guests as they come in. We want to, first of all, appreciate the members of the Fourth Estate, the media houses that are with us. Vision Group, Bukede TV, TV West, airing the function live. For those who have not been able to join us here today physically, please text them and tell them to tune in to Bukede TV 1, TV West. They will be with us. Metropolitan FM is also covering the function live. Namirembe FM is covering the function live. Country Radio is covering the function live. I've noticed other media houses, UBC, they've always been with that. There are other social media platforms where we're live, Facebook, TikTok, Tube. So please don't let your people out there miss out on whatever is going on here. And in the next few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to receive the Vice Chancellor's address. So you should be ready for that. The graduates that are coming in, please take your seats, and congratulations. Keep it low, DJ. Keep it low. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Vice Chancellor's address.
The University Chancellor, our Chief Guest, our Chief Speaker, the Minister of Education and Sports, the Chairperson of University Council and Council members, the Chairperson Board of Directors and Directors present, representatives from National Council for Higher Education, the university management, the academic staff and non-academic staff, the chairman, Mbarara District Local Government, the mayor, Mbarara City, the area members of parliament present, development partners, religious leaders. We partner with also the cultural leaders, parents, guardians, and sponsors, the student community, our graduates, the press. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Metropolitan International University 8th graduation. Before I proceed, I want to recognize Professor Waswa Barunywa. If you don't mind, you can stand up. I also asked Dr. Alio Gracious to stand up. Why I'm calling upon Professor Barunywa is the one who shaped us. In 1989, Professor Barunywa selected 90 very beautiful men and women in the Faculty of Commerce at Makerere University, and I happen to be one of the 90. So whatever you see as progress, I have a very big and powerful mentor. And he didn't end there. He had to split BCom into 23 other various courses that he led wonderfully at Makerere University Business School. Thank you very much. Whatever you see as the progress, please give him the praise. Whatever you see that is not going on, then you blame me. Good morning once again, our dear visitors. You are welcome to our 8th graduation ceremony. Today, as we gather here, not only merely to confer degrees, award diplomas and present certificates, but we are here to celebrate a very big milestone and transformation. Metropolitan International University started 9 years back, and in the 9 years, we are the first private university in Uganda to attain charter at that tender age. I want to celebrate the minds that started Metropolitan International University. Dear guest of honor, chief presenter, we started with one student, 001 Kato, and we are three staff. 3 to 1, that is the highest ratio that has ever been recognized as well. We had one PhD. Now, as we get to the charter, I'm proud to say that we have 35 PhDs. 5 professors. We started as 5 staff. Now, as we celebrate the charter, we have a total of 529 staff. These are directly employed by the university, but we have offered other opportunities, business opportunities, to where we normally have our campuses. Dear chief guest, we have 3 campuses, Chisoro being the main campus, Biharwe being our young campus. We started this campus in 2020, and we have Kampala campus located in Namongona. We started renting. Chief guests and visitors, I want to confirm to you today now that all the 3 campuses are housed in our own premises. As we celebrate the charter, we have already a proposal that reflects on extending our services as we partner with the government to open the Nakaseke campus. It is already in high gears, chief guest and other guests. Our charter was recommended on the 4th of May 2024, but chief guest and colleagues here present, the corruption in the country delayed our charter until we got it recently, after almost 2 years. So we say this kind of corruption should be investigated so that other campuses and other universities following us should not also go through the same hurdles. Metropolitan International University is resilient, and we are here relentless innovation in how we teach and learn, and we are embracing competence-based education. Come 2027, 28, we shall roll it over to all our students. Dear guests of honor and visitors here with me, allow me to announce to you that today we are celebrating 2,535 graduates who have successfully completed their academic and discipline affairs, and we shall be awarding them diplomas, conferring degrees, awarding diplomas, and presenting their certificates. I want to take this honor to thank the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for having come up with innovative ideas that we celebrate through Musevenomics, where we have seen a lot of liberalization policies, privatization, and this is how Metropolitan International University comes in existence. We have so far seen 12,000 students graduate and join the working class. And following our alumni study, it has been established that 87% of our graduates get and are in gainful employment. I want to announce today, as we graduate these students, already 102 have already secured their jobs. Therefore, I want to give our pledge and commitment as Metropolitan International University as we partner with students, graduates, who are going to be graduates in the few minutes and join our alumni, that we are committed in offering the highest possible academic knowledge that cherishes innovation in the era of artificial intelligence. We want artificial intelligence to be a partner, but not a replacement of what we do. I want to congratulate the class of 2026. Congratulations. We have continued guest of honor to add the lecture space. And in this year, we are going to add 14,622 square meters of the lecture space so that our learners will be able to freely engage in the competence-based education. I want to call upon the academic registrar at this point, guest of honor, the chief and the chancellor. Those who are on the chancellor's list so that we recognize them and award the best of the best. Thank you very much. Academic registrar, please stand up and present the cream of the cream to the chancellor.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, on behalf of management, we are delighted to announce Mr. Sembalirwa Alexander as the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award for the graduation class of 2026 with an exception CGPA of 4.73 in Bachelor of Arts with Education. Congratulations.
Can you read him again so that he comes forward for that recognition? And also read and present all the list of the first class.
Mr. Sembalirwa Alexander. Are you the one?
Proceed in front. With due respect, allow me to invite the chief guest to come and present.
For the best performing student 2026. Thank you very much for eating books. And in addition, the university saw it fitting to help you, to send you in the world, and you start on a good note. So the university has sent me with 1 million Uganda shillings. Temumukuma buweddewo is thank you.
Mr. Chancellor and Mr. Vice Chancellor, I wish to call upon the following students who have also... next up, we have Bira Joy. Bira Joy, please step forward. Next on the list is Mr. Sechiranda Nicholas. Sechiranda Nicholas. Next we have Chisache Ivan. From the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, we have Namaja Jackie. Still from the same faculty, we have Nakamate Jemima.
Thank you very much. Bira Joy. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay, J. Nora. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Diope John Bosco. Congratulations. Thank you. Maniriho Robina. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Isache Ivan. Congratulations. Muko Swaibu. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Mbago Isaac. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairperson, for doing this wonderful job. You can now go and defend Your Excellency and the name of Metropolitan International University.
Initiating courage process.
Thank you very much, DJ, for that. Guest of honor and invited guest, this milestone has not been achieved without proper governance and other organs of the university. I want to call upon our guest speaker to come and award the outgoing council members for a wonderful job.
First person is the chairman of the University Council, Reverend Mjabwami Habat. Reverend Mjabwami is a senior clergy in the Church of Uganda and an educationist. He's a former sub-dean at St. Andrew's Cathedral, Sesame. He's currently a diocesan education secretary. He holds a master's degree in theology from Uganda Christian University. He holds a bachelor's degree in education of Makerere University. He's a director, Amazing Grace Primary School and Pearl High School in Chisoro District. He's a chairperson, management board of Mubuga Sacco. He's also a former president, Lions Club of Chisoro. He's awarded for being an invariable and the first chairperson, MYU University Council. We are so grateful. Congratulations. Next is Mr. Simwe Isaac. Simwe Isaac is the Director of Quality Assurance and Human Resource Directorate of Metropolitan International University. He joined the directorate from the start, 2017. He's a PhD candidate and he has a special bias in public administration. And the same man holds a Master's of International Relations from Makerere University. He's awarded for his invaluable service as a management representative to the University Council. Next is Dr. Aline Julius. He's a Vice Chancellor of MIU and a distinguished scholar and author. He's renowned for his expertise in research and statistics. The gentleman has had several publications and is being awarded for his invaluable service as top management representative to the MIU University Council. The next person is the one on the microphone, Tukamuhewa Deus speaking, a renowned educationist, a research scholar with special interest in community engagement. I hold a Master's of Educational Administration and Management from Islamic University in Uganda, as well as a Bachelor of Science with Education from Kampala University. The next person is Dr. Tumuhereze Gideon Kabo. He holds a PhD in economics, USlovene University. He holds a Master's of Business Administration from Uganda Christian University. He holds a Bachelor of Business Administration from UCU, class of graduate 2008. He is the first Vice Chancellor, he was the first Vice Chancellor of this university, and also he is the chairperson of the Appointments committee of the university. He's being awarded for his invaluable service as a scholarly representative to the MIU University Council. Congratulations, Doctor. Next is Miss Namuyonga Rebecca. Rebecca is a senior counselor by profession. Namuyonga is a faculty dean, Faculty of Arts and Humanities of Metropolitan International University. She holds a Master's of Organizational Psychology from Makerere University and holds a Bachelor of Guidance and Counseling from Chambogo University. She's being awarded for her invaluable service as she has been awarded for her invaluable service as a non-teaching staff representative to the MIU University Council. Next is Engineer Fred Chiria. He's a building and construction engineer by profession. Fred is the engineer behind all university buildings. He has worked for MIU as a resident engineer for over 12 years. He's being awarded for his invaluable service as support staff representative to the MIU University Council. Congratulations, engineer. Next is Mr. Munyambabas Janan. Janan holds a bachelor's degree in education with a specialization in economics from Bugema University, and he has a Master's of Arts in School Administration from Gardner Webb University of USA. He's a relationship manager at an SSF, and he's being awarded for his invaluable service as business community representative to the MIU University Council. He did not make it physically. He is represented by Reverend. Congratulations and convey our regards to Janan. Next is CPA to Singwire Janan, to Singwire Stewart. CPA Singwire is a certified public accountant, and he holds a Bachelor of Commerce.
Thank you. Milton is the chair, and we have various, we have Christine Kekomo. They have done such a good work. And in the same vein, I've been briefed by my senior colleague, the Vice Chancellor, that in his speech he missed the Vice Chancellor luncheon. That all of us here should not make a mistake of leaving behind without eating the Vice Chancellor's luncheon. There is a luncheon prepared for all of you. So please take it in good heart, and we shall have lunch together, we shall rejoice and celebrate together, because you are part of us. I also need to appreciate the chairperson of the council, once again, Reverend Mujabwami Herbert, such a generous man who has has given us guidance and counsel and spearheaded the cause of development of Metropolitan International University. Mr. Chair and your team, please once again stand up for recognition. Don't get tired of standing up. These are the members of the council that have spearheaded the growth of our university. Please take up your seat and thank you. May God bless. I also need to appreciate and recognize the political leadership, political and technical leadership of Metropolitan International University. And in this case, if I would borrow the words of the representative of the revolutionary leader, the chairman LC1, I don't know whether he's around, but our chairman, LC1, yes, he's there. Right behind us, members, that is a very gentleman. He has given us all the support. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Thank you. When are we voting again? Anytime. Metropolitan shall support you. It shall support you, and you must win. Because we have the numbers. We have all what it takes. Okay, Mr. Chair. The chairperson has been very supportive. One, in the function or the mandate of community engagement. Very supportive. When we came here, there was some bit of resistance. We came as the alliance. And, but the chairperson had to create time, used his resources, and caused awareness and advocacy to the community. And he would show them light. Say, no, this university belongs to all of you. Whereas the Vice Chancellor talked about the more than 550 people we employ directly, the indirect employment in Biharwe alone is overwhelming, Mr. Guest of Honor. Okay. A single room, 5 years back, Mr. Guest of Honor, here in Biharwe used to be at 30,000 shillings per month. That was the monthly rental fee. Today, if you are lucky to get it, has moved up to 200,000 shillings, a single room. So that is a contribution we are giving, the spillover effects of our university here in Biharwe. Chairperson, thank you. We have also got support. I started from the bottom moving up. We have the mayor of the city. The mayor of the city, I don't know whether he's around. Can he stand up for recognition? Yes, he's there. Thank you very much. Our mayor, you have given us all the support. Several times you have come here to give us guidance. You have come here to support all our programs. You have recommended various students to come and join Metropolitan International University. Your worship, the mayor, your efforts have not been in vain. We appreciate you. And please continue, because we have also supported you to go through. This is also the right time to pay back. Thank you. I also need to recognize and appreciate financial institutions that have kept our money safely. Yes. You know, when you have a custodian of money and he keeps the money very safe, then that is also a blessing. Such kind of a contribution should not go unnoticed. At this point in time, I would wish to recognize the bank managers who are here, headed by the bank manager, Equity, Nankurabia branch. Yes, she's there. Thank you very much. We have been the customer of Equity for the last 14 years. And we have never had any issue, any regulatory concern. And you are such a good bank, and I recommend every graduate here to open an account with Equity Bank. We have also Centenary Bank, DFCU Bank, Bank of Africa. They are here, and we appreciate for such kind of a contribution. I also need to recognize friends and comrades in the academia. One, I would begin with my friend, Dr. Hastings Nyanyembe, right away from University of Zambia. And he also teaches at Metropolitan International University. He's right away there. Thank you very much. He's a friend. We studied together at the PhD level. Thank you very much for always being there for us and the contribution you've made. Dr. Rosberg Tuinomujuni. She's also part of us and we appreciate you. Thank you. We have Mr. and Canon Kasango, William Kasango and Dora. These are friends, very good friends, impactful friends. I love you so much. I worked with Mr. Kasango for quite long. And Kasango is from Busoga, where Professor Warunya comes from. And we liked each other. I was a young man in the consultancy world. I was assuming being his supervisor, but he was more senior to me. Senior in everything, and he still remains a senior to me. And he taught me how to manage and keep money. I learned that very well. Thank you. We have got also the district leadership from Kisoro. District leadership headed by the district speaker, Akizmana Amos. Yes, thank you. Akizmana Amos is here. Kisoro hosts our main campus. And Akizmana Amos has been very instrumental in support of Metropolitan International University. He labored so much to acquire for us the land where Metropolitan International University Kisoro campus sits. Thank you very much. We appreciate your recognition and the political support. Mama Joy Mateke is here with us, our mother. She has supported us and she has continued to support us in all aspects of the university, together with the Chancellor. And thanks for keeping our Chancellor safe and healthy. You have done such a commendable work. We appreciate you. Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, guests of honor, we have Honorable Teddy Namboze, the Honorable Member of Parliament from PG District, a district woman representative. And she has contributed too much by recommending students to come to Metropolitan International University. Honorable, we appreciate you. Thanks for braving the long journey from PG. This is Ankole, where Mbarara campus of Metropolitan International University sits. We appreciate you. And as we talk, I think we have a program with you on 1st March. She has organized all the constituents to come and get partial scholarships under her docket with the support from Metropolitan International University. Please take note. This is an announcement we are making. Thank you, Honorable. I may not take the opportunity to announce and recognize everyone, but we have invited various people and we appreciate for your coming. Lastly, I also need to recognize the first estate. I've got a small man by the name of Seaman. Seaman, can you stand up for recognition? Yes. Have you seen the small man? Yeah, he's a friend and he's a journalist. He works with an online news. What is the name? Yes. Okay, please. We have the Vision Group, Bouquet Day, and TV West. Thank you very much for coming. They are taking a live coverage for this function, and you have been really good partners and reliable partners. Tayari, TV West is also taking, we recognize your contribution. We have Lead TV, we have Namirembe FM, Metropolitan FM, We have got country radio, among others. We appreciate you for your contribution and thanks for acting professionally. As I conclude, Mr. Guest of Honor, now to the graduates. The graduates today, I've got my friend Maria from UBC. UBC, thank you. Our graduates today is another step in your life. And this is an achievement you have not been given, but an achievement you have struggled for and achieved. Congratulations once again. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates from Kisoro campus, graduates from Mbarara campus, graduates from Kampala campus. Congratulations. Mr. Guest of Honor, all these graduates have got awards on merit, or they are going to get their awards on merit. We have got internal and strong control mechanism that at Metropolitan International University an award is worked for, is earned. It is not given. So these are your own awards you have struggled for. And Mr. Guest of Honor, at Metropolitan International University, we provide financial aid. We are aware that the per capita GDP per capita income in Uganda is at less than $1,200 per year per person. And in one way or the other, through the resolution of the council and support from various political actors, religious leaders, traditional leaders, and opinion leaders, we have in one way or the other caused a discount to our fees bills. If we have, and Mr. Guest of Honor, it was logical. This resolution came in support to the government efforts. We have universal primary education. It is free of charge. We have universal secondary education. It is free of charge. Now, there have been a bottleneck on how these beneficiaries of beautiful government programs would struggle and compete for the 2,000 slots government scholarships at the university. And we are saying, yes, we are here. We are patriotic. We are Ugandans, and we are mindful about the plight of Uganda. And it is under that background that we caused a resolution to offer financial aid to thousands of students in order to enable them acquire higher education. Congratulations once again. Mr. Guest of Honor, I know it is your day. I need to conclude by making an alert. And this alert to our graduates, please take care of yourself. That is what we call unwanted behaviors. You remember, and social behaviors. The academic excellence alone, without the soft skills, cannot enable you progress as you enter into the labor market. Every employer would wish to have someone who is dynamic and multi-skilled. You must exhibit competence once given an opportunity and showcase in order to stand out of the crowd. With those few remarks, I need to appreciate every one of you, especially the parents and the benefactors, for making this function happen. May God bless you. Thank you.
A round of applause for Dr. Gracious, the chairperson, board of directors, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to recognize 1, 2 individuals before we receive the next speech. I want to recognize the presence of Mr. Moses Mwanje, who is the owner of Friendship Buses. Thanks for coming, sir. He's seated somewhere. We have Dr. Karanga Nicholas from Ntungamo. Thanks for coming, Doctor. You're welcome. I also want to welcome Reverend Jole Mushabe from Church of Uganda. We also have the staff of UEDCL here with us. Thanks for coming. We also have the Director, Mbarara Institute for Social Development, Mr. Tuanje John. You're welcome. And then we also have the team from Kamwezi, the people of Kamwezi. Thanks for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we're left with only 2 speeches before we go to the conferment of degrees. And our next speaker, who is the commencement speaker of today, a senior educationist. Much has been said about him. I only want to quote some of his words, quoted on 9th May 2023, where he is quoted to have said that, know that you have limited time in this world, know the relationship that you keep, be humble and respect everyone. Always rise to the occasion, enable others to succeed. Find the best in everybody, no matter how long you have to wait for it. Powerful words. I can't add on. He's going to add on those words himself. Ladies and gentlemen, our commencement speaker for today, Professor Waswa Balunywa.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the guest of honor this morning, the chairman of council, the chairman of the board of trustees, the parents, the students, the graduates, the members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, I may have omitted some of the protocols. You'll forgive me for that. I want to thank the chairman who's just spoken, and with the vice chancellor for inviting me here. It's indeed an honor and a pleasure for me to be here this morning. I want to thank you for that opportunity for me to be here to share a little of the things that I've seen in my life as a professor in a university. I'll start off by thanking the students. It is because of you that we are here. I'm not sure why this side of the students is not as what is happening to you. You want to test? It's very important for you that you get excited about this day, because it's a very important day in your life. May I thank the parents. This is a paying university. Without the parents and their support, the students won't be here. Parents, thank you very much for this effort. I want to thank management, the board, and most important, the professors, the teachers. It is because of you that these young people are here graduating today. Thank you very much for the support that you've given to these young people. Allow me to start off with 2 quotes. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, when the chairman of the Board of Trustees quoted something I said many years back, and of course the master of ceremony for that quote of many years back. You'll find this statement in one of the documents in Makerere University Business School, which says, the wealth of a nation lies not in its minerals and what is accumulated, but in the quality of its people. The fact that you have been educated, you are contributing to the wealth of this nation. The next question is, how do we exploit that wealth? What do you do with that wealth? The second quote I would like to make is that knowledge drives innovation, which drives transformation and economic progress. An uneducated society has a dearth of knowledge and remains poor. When you look at this country, we are still poor because we lack knowledge. So anybody who is making a contribution to the generation of knowledge, to imparting knowledge, is making a wonderful contribution, and I would like to thank Metropolitan University for this. And I must tell you, I like the energy around. I like the energy around. You guys, you will excuse me for using some of this language, but I've been with students for a very long time, and I try to reduce the distance between me and the student to enable us to communicate better. So, congratulations as you get this award today, as you get a certificate today. I think you deserve a rousing. I'm still surprised that this side of this is not welcoming itself to this ceremony. Kindly clap for yourselves. Kindly clap for yourselves. Why are we here today? We're here today to graduate you. We're here today to recognize your effort, to celebrate your effort. We're here today to celebrate the effort of the professors who have taught you. We're here today to celebrate the effort of the founders of this institution. We're here today to recognize the role of education in society. And what is the role of education in society? Education has got a number of things it does. One is imparting knowledge. Two is education and training. Three is economic impact. Four is research and developing new knowledge. And five is community engagement. You will see very well that for the last 3 or 5 years you've been here, you've received knowledge from the various people who have also taken their time to acquire that knowledge. And I would like to say this to you. Knowledge is the foundation for the development of society. Without knowledge, society cannot progress. And the challenge we have in Africa is having a very large number of people who are not educated. So when you see people playing a role in creating knowledge, you appreciate them. And I like to appreciate Metropolitan University for this. Knowledge fosters innovation. It serves as a foundation for individual success. It drives social progress. It empowers you as individuals. And it improves broader perspectives in a society. But this knowledge has not been a privilege to everybody. I would like to say to you that you have been privileged to be students. You have been privileged to spend years acquiring knowledge. I'll let you know why. If you remember, in your primary school, I don't know which year you did it, when you joined primary, but when you joined primary school, there were about 1.7 million kids who joined P1 with you. 1.7 million kids who joined P1 with you. 70% of those kids never made it to P7, but you did. By the time you are sitting your senior 4, there were only 330 students who did exams in senior 4, and you were one of them. If you did senior 6, you were one of the 97,000 students who did senior 6 with you. And you are one of the 54,000 students who joined the different universities in this country. So it's a privilege. It's a privilege that you're graduating today. And we need to thank God for this. So as you graduate, it's a very important occasion. It's an occasion on your part to say, yes, I've done it. It's an occasion for the university to tell us what they've been doing. Every graduation is an opportunity for the university to tell the public what they've been doing. And it's now evident that in the last 3 years, you have been able to produce the 2,300 students that are graduating today. Thank you very much. To the student, life in the university is very good. It's a life usually without many problems. There are a few students who join the university when they are married or they are working. So their life is slightly different. But for the majority of the student, you don't have many obligations. You don't have to buy food. You don't have to pay school fees. And life at the university can be very, very good. At the university, you're a very important person until the day you leave, which is today. Today, you cease being an important person in this country. Sorry, I don't intend to offend you, but that is the truth. As you leave this university, you need to repurpose your life. And repurposing your life is you need to find something new to look forward to. When you were a kid, you were looking at finishing P7. In secondary, you were looking at finishing senior 4. When you join the university, you're looking at finishing the university. So what next? What next is possibly looking for a job. The international statistics indicate that only 30% of Ugandans start businesses. Only 30%. So out of the 2,300, you can do the computation. How many of you will ever start business? 70% must look for employment. And the task of looking for employment is not easy. First of all, I hope you've been able to compute how many people have dropped out from the time you joined P1. Approximately 20 million people in this country did not go up to P7. In terms of knowledge, because entrepreneurship thrives on innovation, innovation thrives on knowledge. So if you have a semi-literate population, you have a problem in the country. That means that for you who are seeking employment, the employer is somebody who is not very well educated, I must say. Of course, we must appreciate that entrepreneurship is not necessarily about education, but it's about knowledge. It's about innovation that somebody can get. So, you need to find a job. I hope you've been prepared for that. And in the workplace, life is very different from the university. In the workplace, you need to be there maybe 8 o'clock. These days, you go through a lot of jam. These days, people wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. to prepare their children to go to school. This is where you're going. And in the workplace, there's intrigue, there's backstabbing. It's not the same as it was in the university. How to get a job is not something I'll share, but I'd like to invite you to join my podcasts on Podbean. There's a lot of information there on how to apply for a job and how to get one. So when you are in the workplace, there is intrigue. Just remember that. Repurpose your life and know what you want in life. You want to seek a job, but don't seek a job for its sake. First of all, the reason you work for an organization is to contribute to the achievement of the goals of that organization. So you thank those who have created the organization where you go to work, and you need to give your best. I always advise young people that be good and the money will come. Be good, the money will come. And being good means excel at what you do. Why are you mediocre? If you excel at what you do, life indeed will be good. So as you leave this graduation ceremony, I want you to do the following things. First of all, rediscover yourself. Who are you? As you discover yourself, you're going to find out your values, your strengths, and weaknesses. 2, know where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be 5 years from now? I remember many years as I started working, my friends and I said we must stay in Kololo. That was our ambition. My ambition was to drive a BMW. That's what I wanted. And indeed, for my first car, I bought a very old BMW, which is lying in my compound up to date. That was my desire. What is yours? As you repurpose your life, what is it? I must tell you, don't compare yourself to other people. When you compare yourself to other people, you become vain. Because you see yourself as less important. I tell you, boy, you are very important. God doesn't make junk. You're good. But it's a responsibility to do that which will make you junk. 3, develop a passion. When we are talking about career, we say, follow a career of what you are capable of doing and your passion. What is your passion? So as you leave this university, as you go out, repurposing yourself, what are you capable of doing? But most important, what is your passion? What are you passionate about? When you look at people like Nelson Mandela, 27 years in jail, for what reason? Ending apartheid. That was his passion. What is yours? It has nothing to do with what he studied. Once you've found that, identify the knowledge and skill gap. The universities give you a lot of theory. Actually, personally, I've never believed in internships. You may quote me. You spend 2 months somewhere and you are supposed to learn something. It's not easy. The role of universities is to open up students' minds, not give them skills. Skills are not bought from supermarkets. Skills are acquired with the time over practice. A 1-month internship cannot give you skills. And it also takes me to the competency-based learning that we have today. We are advocating for today. I'm a skeptic. I've seen some primary schools that don't even understand the word competence-based learning, but they are part of us. So identify the knowledge and skill gaps that you require. You require skills to be able to succeed. What are those skills? I'll broadly classify them into two. The technical skills that you require to perform your job and the soft skills. The soft skills are going to keep you in your job. The technical skills may give you a job, but the soft skills will keep you in your job. There are certain things you must develop to succeed. One is self-confidence. You want to succeed, build self-confidence. Two, and very important, is self-discipline. Self-discipline, many of us wake up and say, I want to reduce weight, but we are never able to do it because we lack self-discipline. If you build self-discipline, maybe the third, I'll add a third before I say what I wanted to say. Consistency. Are you consistent in what you're doing? Those three things are going to put your name in boardrooms, in meetings, before you actually get there. So as young people, remember that. Discipline, confidence, and consistency are key to your success. But I must also caution you, success is a journey. It is not a destination. You cannot say, yes, I have succeeded. The other thing you need to do in your life is kill the noise around you. There's a lot of noise around you, a lot of things that are not necessary in your life. Leave them aside. Leave them aside if you want to succeed. The other is you need to learn to manage money. The people you see who are successful have an idea about how to manage money. And managing money, the most important point is about how to make it, not how to spend it, how to make it. If you know how to make the money, I'm sure life will be much easier. Very important, we all fail in our lives. And we fail numerous times. We fail more times than we succeed. And what I can say to you is when you fail, don't worry about it. What's most important is can you get up? When you fail, get up. Very important. You need to be resilient. Failure, getting up means you are resilient. You will not stay down. And the other important point for you as you go away is to develop what we call a growth mindset. A growth mindset is one which believes that anything is possible. We have been brought up to believe in certain things in culture, to believe in certain things in religion. These are hindrances to your personal growth. Ignore them. Culture, religion are very good in shaping our values, but they are also roadblocks to our development. So think about those religious and cultural things that they always tell you about other people. It is those that are going to pull you down. So develop a growth mindset and you'll be able to succeed. Today, the concept of lifelong learning is applicable to all of us. Change is everywhere, and change is being brought by technology. You must be able to change with the change. If you don't change, you're going to become obsolete and irrelevant. So learn to continuously learn. Learn to continuously improve yourself and improve whatever you're doing. And lastly, I think the MC just quoted me, be humble. Everybody you see has a journey. You too have a journey. If you're humble, life will respect you. Good character needs no advertisement. And I want to say this as part of my closing. To the university, I see the energy around. Keep it up and you'll do it. The way to go is to understand how you can use AI, online learning. These are the platforms that we are with us, and with those platforms, you will be able to grow. I believe that. To the parents, continue to support the young people. To government, I have this to say. This country will not transform unless if that number of the people dropping out of P7 before they reach P7 reduces. If 70% of the young people joining P1 don't make it to P7, we have a problem. And for you, the educated, that percentage is going to be your nightmare. They are the people who will be on the street without anything to lose. And Socrates, the Greek philosopher, said, be careful when you have voters who are ignorant. So to government, we need to reform education if this country is going to change. And reforming education is removing the examination system, remove PLE, remove O-level. I'm a very big advocate for this, and I have no regrets for it. Because what do examinations do? What does a 3-hour exam do to you? So those examinations at that level are useless. They were used to keep us, to segregate us, segment us. They are not good for this country, if this country is going to develop. So the 70% who drop out before P7, what happens with the girl when she's 12, 13, 14 years old? They get pregnant and they deliver babies. I say they don't deliver babies, they deliver poverty. By the time this girl is 18 years, she has 4 or 5 children. And I believe most of you, the ladies who are in here, you may want to have what they call average 1.5 children in your life. So the continuous evolution of our education system is continuing to bring poverty in our midst. I want to urge government to continue putting effort in science. I would like to urge government to pay for all science education in this country. There is no reason why this university should pay for science students. This should be a role of government if this country is going to transform. I would like to urge the government to look at the possibility of technical universities. We have wonderful technical schools, but the product out there is largely ignored. Because when you fail P7, when you fail Senior 4, you go to the technical institutions. That is very wrong. We need to reform this. My other appeal to government is to recognize the effort of private universities. When we introduced private students in Makerere in the late 1980s, something happened. At that time, Makerere was graduating about 1,000 students. Today, you are graduating 2,300 students. We need to congratulate ourselves on this. And this is effort of the private sector. But government is killing private universities. It's very important that the private universities come together to make this argument. I know when I was in MOOBS, I was a beneficiary of the increases in salaries of government lecturers to 7 million shillings per month. This is killing private universities. My request to government is to give research funds to private universities to be able to engage the professors in these institutions to be able to do research and win grants elsewhere. It's possible that even science professors could be assisted by government through government being able to fund all science courses in the country if we are going to grow. Those countries, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Germany, that put emphasis on science today are the powerful manufacturing companies in the world. And as I conclude, for you, the student, remember, nobody owes you anything. As you leave, do not expect this syndrome of government to yambe. No, nobody is going to help you. Your parents gave you the gift of education, and that is it. It's now entailed upon you to go out there and succeed. It's now entailed upon you to go out there and prove yourself. You must face the future. Enter the world of work with humility. Enter the world of work knowing that you have a contribution to make this country. And I'd like to say to you that 5, 10 years later on, look back and ask yourself, what have I done for my country? I think it was President Kennedy of the United States way back in the 60s who asked his people to say to themselves, don't ask what the country can do for you, but ask what you can do for the country. So 10 years later on, ask yourself, what contribution have I made to this country? May God bless you, may God guide you, and again, congratulations.
Wow. Very rich and powerful words. Cut it, DJ. Very rich and powerful words. Thank you so much, Professor. And I believe it's a full package for our graduates today. They have some take home to go with and face the world. Maybe to speak on their behalf, my key takeaway is that you should prepare and be ready to change. If you're not ready to change, you will become obsolete and irrelevant. Just enough for me to take home. I want to appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. We are coming to the end of the speeches. We're just left with one. And I am quite sure, you can take it from me, that the next speaker, who is our guest of honor, uses very, very little time. There's a way, I don't know how he does it, but very little time and he will be done with his words. And as he prepares to step forward, I want to appreciate the arrival and presence of a few of our invited guests. Apostle Wile Tumwine from Mbarara Holy Spirit Church. It's good to have you, man of God. He's standing right behind there. We have Reverend sisters from St. Aloysius. Good to have you, sisters. That's right there. We have the assistant RDC of Kabale. Good to have you. Mr. Kabale Sulaiman from UEDCL. We have Mr. Mayanja Staren, the director of St. Charles Boarding School. Good to have you today. We also have a team from Mandela Preparatory School, Kakoba. Good to have you. The gentleman is there representing, and as well as the principal, Central Institute of Health Sciences, Kampala. Good to have you, the principal. He's standing right there. I'll keep it at that for now and draw your attention, ladies and gentlemen, to the words of our chief guest today, Honorable Minister Chofa Togabye Kawie.
Hosanna joy, and I said to put the
DJ, they have not welcomed me, therefore know that beautiful number of mine. I want to appeal and request all the graduates to stand up because the energy levels are low. I want to see that one who is not standing up. I will know that is the noob person around me. Now DJs, wanika chitu yangwa.
Hosanna joy, and I said to put the Fanya tatulaba, Abatunga bayogera, Oyo musajja tajja muwasa, Eye kanisa egenda mulema, Ne mwali kola tajja siwesa, Abange ogw'omulimu tajja kufuna.
Chibana Jaiba Abadia Musiana Mukoba Mutieyo Kale Muri Mutia Agandi. Now allow me not to waste a lot of time because I saw the chancellor is just ready to mention 3 words. But in this regard, I salute you, the Chancellor, the Chairperson University Council, the Vice Chancellor, and all leaders around. I'm happy to note I've seen my area MPs, the members of parliament, my sister from Mpigi, my mayor, the Mayor Mbarara City. You know, Mayor, I'm your minister. Whenever there is a word city, I'm here. Okay? They told you, my name is Kabuye Chofa. You prefer calling me Chofa to Gabiye? That most importantly, the Minister of State for Kampala, Capital City, and Metropolitan Affairs. So, whenever you see a word metropolitan, I'm your minister. Yes. And whenever there's anything called a city, I'm there. Now, I brought this bottle of water to prepare you for the 2 hours in 4 minutes I'm going to speak. 2 hours in 4 what? Therefore now I bold all your ears, and for you do one noble thing to say, shh. I love you all. Of course, it is a privilege all the time to stand before you today and witness the fruits of years of dedication and hard work in your studies, where now you finally reaping a graduation harvest. I think Professor has really alluded on these things. Now me, I'm not an academician. I'm not a professor like a Professor Balunywa. Hey, Balunywa, oh yeah. Hey, I hear you. You have your grandchildren here. Today, we are passing out of a number of you into the world. The professor has also told you. The world is full of opportunities, challenges, greatness, and also enemies for an existing person. So please study the seasons. Seasons for enemies, seasons for the other group, and seasons for the lovers. I want to extend my appreciation to the administration, the teaching, you call them the lecturing. Okay, the lecturing staff of the university for the work they had put into molding all of you who are now made us to come and we witness. Special thanks go to your dear parents. This group, I was told for you are defiant. Can you stand up and clap for your parents? Only this group in front of me. And moreover, they are my hobbies. Hey! Our mothers, hey! Our fathers, Jew. Thank you very much. Now for you are keeping quiet. Can you clap for me since you don't want to clap for your parents? Clap for your parents. Thank you very much. So the parents have sacrificed to see that you're here today. I really appreciate. Now I want you to remember one thing which Professor didn't talk about. Do you remember the first day you reported to a place called a school in nursery? You remember who took you there? Who was she or he? Our mother, isn't it? Now can we please appreciate all the mothers who have endured to see you be here? Hey, Mama, for us fathers, what are we? Many we are endangered species. Are you seeing? So I remember the first day. This one has told me many were looking for money. When the mother walked you to a nursery place to start this journey, now tell your mothers, I've conquered Ebenezer. And I remember that time, the mother was the most powerful person on planet Earth, isn't it? You even told one of your teachers, I'm going to report you to my major, isn't it? Today, you're going to report your professor to your mother. But now the reporting is okay. Hand over the degree to her and say, this is what you worked for. So you are now making a testimony. And you're trying to say, but this one has, because of one, perseverance, discipline, and maybe unwavering support from all your families and mentors and everyone. Each of you has faced some challenges, and at the same time you embraced opportunities and grown into individuals ready to contribute meaningfully to this society. Your journey has prepared you not only with knowledge, but with resilience and character. I'm pretty sure some of you, you remember the challenge you encountered in year two, no, first of all in 2021, COVID time. Do you remember that? Remember that? Lockdown and so on. But now, you can turn around and in that direction of your ex and tell him, Chiwede, even if you left me now, I've made it. I think that was the most challenge some of you got. People saying, I'm not going anywhere with you. Now tell him, I've got it, I've made it. So thank you very much. So on a lighter note, as you leave these lecture rooms today, allow me to inform you, the beautiful NRM government, by the those who voted. And please smile even if you missed voting for it. Yes. So the beautiful NRM government has focused its attention on the 4 pillars to boost this economy. We call them ATMs. And promote growth and create opportunities for employment. The opportunities are here. 1, agro-industrialization, where we are moving from subsistence agriculture to commercial production. Processing and marketing for improved household incomes. 2, tourism development and promotion, which is a key sector for revenue generation and job creation. I traveled to Mbarara at night. I don't have a house in Mbarara. Neither do I have even any relative. My ex. So I couldn't even get knock at my ex's door. Where did I sleep? In a hotel facility. So that is tourism. Mineral development through utilization of natural resources to include oil and gas, which will drive this industrial growth. I'm happy the university is pondering and thinking of expanding on marketable courses. I think oil and gas will be one of those courses in the university. Science, technology, and innovation, which is now the heartbeat of the world in all spheres of social, economic, political, culture sectors for promotion of efficiency, productivity, and innovation. ICT, ICT, ICT. Some of you are still here, but you've been making money through, is it TikTok or Toka Toka? That one. And other things, YouTube and so on and so forth. So the government has given you all those opportunities. Now I only want to ask you to navigate through this world carefully. I want to encourage you to withstand and the new challenges that will be facing. Don't worry. Ebizibu byaliwo okuvedda twabisanga namwe mubisange ate mugenda bikola ki kubirekawo. So don't cry, don't overcry, don't overtell us, don't lament because you've encountered a problem. The problems are part of our growth ingredient, that one. So as you gain, what have you done today is to gain you a campus. That knowledge is now the campus you've gained, and the values you carry, which Professor was lamenting on, are the anchor. So use the knowledge to anchor well. Use the campus to anchor your direction. Now you are on your own. We don't know, we don't mind. All we do is an environment for you to reach where you want to go. The youth are known for you're curious and fearless, and I pray that this time curiosity will guide you in doing what is right and avoid misguidance from wrong peers, both within and outside. You know, we are facing a problem in the contemporary world. especially Uganda and other countries. We are being hoodwinked by selfless and, self-seekers. Please be careful. Temumbalaga genda nachi nampewo. Don't just follow anything. You'll fall into a grave. A fly. Enswera mujimanyi? Mwajimanya. If it falls blindly, it ends up going into a grave. Now I'm saying, please don't. You've stepped into an economy which is growing, therefore presents your various chances for creativity and innovations. Once you do that, after all, you are still young, time is there, don't panic, don't rush for things. Sometimes I tell even the youth who are graduating, don't even rush for marriage. Marriage will be there. You are still 23, hold on. If you are a man, until when you are 30, these girls here you are seeing, they no longer love handsome men. They have some what? Abawala nimbye. Girls tuko pamoja. Girls prefer have some men, not handsome what? Mukaulida abalenzi, now we are in danger. Therefore, don't rush for other things. Things will come. As your government has created many programs that support youth to seek for capital and worker spaces, such as, 1, the Graduate Fund, which His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the newly elected president for 2026-2031, he has established a graduate fund. Now, this fund is going to help you in the next 2 years. You come at the city here, they give you money to start capital. The National Youth Manifesto 2026-31 says there's now a whole framework aligns with Uganda's 4th National Development Plan, which is going to focus on employment and entrepreneurship. Please pack up and go to your creator. Go and start work. Don't waste time on everywhere. Don't even waste time on talking. Just go expand opportunities, use the knowledge, unlock the brains, and life will come in. 2, the education and skills development. This one is not news to you. I'm now seeing a lot of developments in this, and no one is matching it. Health and well-being, we are ensuring you have access to health care and support systems. Anyone who wants to grow, anyone who wants to develop, you must be safe, healthy. Healthy bodies correlates with development and productivity. Therefore, I want to remind you now, AIDS is still around. Okay? Atemunange, it is with us. And it can get you within 1 minute of happiness. And sometimes it gets you when you are seeing like this and opening your eyes so widely like this. With ecstasy and agony. So be careful. As you open your skirts and zip, be mindful of that. Rights and empowerment, promoting youth participation in governance and decision making. I'm happy to inform you the NRM government established a system where we have youth leaders from the village, OHRO, up to national level, youth MPs, and now youth ministers. So please, you can participate in these leadership positions. Now we are organizing chairman LC1. You can participate. If you don't want to become the chairman, at least you'll be the secretary of youth affairs on the executive of your village. Now, like I said, I'm going to spend 2 hours and 4 minutes. Allow me to conclude. I encourage each of you to take responsibility for your future. The future lies in your what? And that is what we call success. The future is in your hands. Take responsibility of your future as you protect this academic gain. Katira babali abagambe era lese protecting the gain. Soak it up for the academic gain and protect it jealously. Nobody should come and kukumanyira lingi with your degree, with your diploma, with your master's. Mugambe, excuse me, I'm educated. Uganda's development depends on you, the skilled, the knowledgeable, and the determined workforce, who are the youth. Congratulations once again. Mwebale munonga, mwebale nyo, okumalayo the cycle. Otegera nyo mwana gwe senga mbadde mu n'ekinyanya. So finishing the cycle means from primary, secondary, 6 years, then university 3, 4, how many years, and you get this. So abazadde today, hand over all those degrees to your parents. Mutandike ezammwe. Don't even brag that you studied. You know, it is your mother who took you to nursery. Remember, we said so. So that degree of yours is your mother's degree. Start looking for yours. Come back. Today I'm seeing masters here. Come back and get masters. Soon or later, PhDs are starting. Come back. Don't be like me who doesn't want to do a PhD because I always fear to be brought down. Every time I go for another master's. Okay. I will speak to Professor Balunywa to somehow prepare me for that permanent head damage. Please do it. So, parents, we thank you very much, and guardians and caregivers, we are proud of you, aren't you? Now stand up and be proud of your parents. Just say, hey, all of you stand up and make a noise to your parents. And tell them, we promise we are going to look after you, we shall support you, we shall always listen to you, isn't it? Do it again. Do it and I see. Please take the candle and blight the darkness. May God bless you. And I congratulate you.
The energy from the Honorable Minister is too much. I cannot match it. Thank you so much, our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of today's speeches. The next item on today's program is the gist of the matter, the conferment of degrees, award of diplomas, and presentation of certificates. I want to give the academic registrar a few minutes to organize himself. One, as I welcome a few individuals, 1 or 2, 3, and also Professor Waswa Balunywa came with a donation of books that he wants to make, so I'll also give him just a few minutes. But meanwhile, I want to recognize the assistant RCC Mbarara City North Division, Mr. Adonia Julius. Thanks for coming, sir. Mr. Kagere Richard from Uganda Wildlife Authority. Thanks for coming, sir. Mr. Byamazima Edward, representing the head teacher, Mbarara High School, a chapa. Thanks for coming, good sir. I want to welcome Dr. Charles Z. Kenneth from, who is the Dean Faculty of Health Sciences, St. Peter's University. Thanks for coming, doctor. I have Mr. Kamkama Dennis, who is the Managing Director of Vigongo Country Hotel. I also want to recognize the presence of Mr. Muhammad Katende, the Imam Masjid Biharwe, and the other religious leaders present. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Friends, when you forget, you are given permission to again say something. I wish to give these books. This is a book in business administration. It is something you must keep in your library at home. This is a book in business management. There are two things which are inevitable in life. One is death, the other is paying taxes. There are two more: learning how to manage money and management, and this is that one. management book. This one will tell you how to live successfully in business. The small book here, which I would like the young people to read, is about life is good, enjoy it. So I would like to give these books, there are 10 copies each, to the Vice Chancellor as a donation from me.
Thank you, Professor, for this generous donation. Thank you very much. Please, AR, proceed.
Thank you, the Vice Chancellor, and thank you, our commencement speaker. And now cometh the hour. Are we there? Are we there? Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me call upon the Director, School of Graduate Studies and Research, to present the following students for the conferment of the degree of Master of Business Administration.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in business administration of Metropolitan International University. Abeine Best. Akankwasa Anita. Balinula Jackson. Bakuntwa Charles. Biansi Michael. Nayebare Jerome Kakondere. Kabugo Zain. Kamjira Pofia. Magezi Alan. Mugisha Joshua. Muhumuza Amos. Namgenyi Margaret. Sentamo Patrick John. And Twasima Enoch. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Business Administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in education. Nabwami Grace Florence. Tulio mu rugendo, peace, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degree of Master of Education of Metropolitan International University upon all those persons whose names have been read. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in education planning and management. Ainamani Darren. Asimwe John Stephen. Ayesiga Claire. Namare Immaculate, Kabugo Moses, Kamugisha Stanley, Kashaija Nicholas, Chichoncho Deus, Chinene Stephen, Chirabo Fortunate, Chakunzire Alfred, Maberis John, Mayende Erisania, Mbonigaba Jackson, Mirembe Susan, Mujani Julius, Muhebwa K. Pasco, Muhwezi Ambrose, Musambi Gideon, Muthegeki Thomas, Mwanje Francis, Namarwa Aisha, Namatov Hadija, Namudu Florence, Kankunda Rona, Nasasi Josephine Mbajo, Natamba Christine, Sechito Muhammad Kawoya, Chantal Amina, Soka Wilson, Serwada Godfrey, Tigatia Grace, Tumushabe Deus, Tumwehiche Yosam, Tumwesje Benjamin, Tweheyo Bright, Wesonga James, Zinga Yasin, Baluka Peace, Tumwebaze Anasias, Muthaleya Edo. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Education, Planning and Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in information technology. Ayebare Sameko, Ayebazibwe Patrick, Ayoleka Balon, Baingana Michael, Bali Kudembe Philip, Wambale Godwill, Chungu David, Katushabe Ian, Chasimire Emily, Mugabe John Robert, Musime Tarasasio. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Information Technology of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in public administration and management of Metropolitan International University. Abaho Emmanuel, Ahumuza Maureen, Akamwesiga Godwin, Buyinza Ibrahim, Buiza Breast, Biomuhanji Felix, Sherotik Constance, Guma Kakondere Nicholas, Kusasla Rachel, Mande Julius, Mwijuka Kanahe Bana, Nabugude Susan, Namara Joan, Nantambi Betty Lillian, Nkalubo Dauda, Sebitosi Robert, Tusabe Edith, Wapipi N. Willie, Nakayenze Winnie. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Public Administration and Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a master's degree in monitoring and evaluation of Metropolitan International University. Nabasa Mark Dembe Crescent. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Monitoring and evaluation of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of a postgraduate diploma in business administration. Nahura Matha Rujumba Ezekiel, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the postgraduate diploma in business administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of a postgraduate diploma in education of Metropolitan International University. At Kunzire Yvonne, Babirie Helen, Rugamba, Frank, Muhumza, Erikanjero, Narwanga Catherine, Nkamusimba Christopher, Sembaganda Simon Peter, Sembatia Solomon Mark, Twegaruchem Patrick, Mawanga, Wamanga, Abasa. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the postgraduate diploma in education of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy, both in character and academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of a postgraduate diploma in education planning and management. Ahereza Brian.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all the person whose name has been read the postgraduate diploma in education planning and management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of a postgraduate diploma in public administration and management. Muhire Julius, Muchungizi Basilio, Najuma Ruth, Ninsima Inid. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the postgraduate diploma in public administration and management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, and they have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of a postgraduate diploma in medical education of Metropolitan International University. Accurate Valentine, Ainembabas Caroline, Ainembabas Catherine, Akor Gideon, Akugizibwe Eva, Akun Pauline, Ario Sam, Atwire Fiona, Aworo Dasemi, Awuba Lilian, Batusa Rose, Best Frank, Bonjeri Rescovia, Bwesije Medrin, Chebet Viasco, Emuna Leon, Friday Chebunja Didas, Habimana Simon, Igeme Thomas, Kanye Margaret, Kanyes Jedayana, Kasande Keremesia, Chimbawa John, Cheswa Julius, Chobutunji Scovia, Chotunjere Generosa, Mujanyi Joshua, Muhindo Herbert, Muhozi Rogers, Muhumuza Naftari, Muteja Patrick, Muteguya Habibu, Mwebembe Samuel, Nawufu Sara, Nakajiri Sumaya, Namanya Stephen, Nambozo Hilary, Nanyanzi Amlat, Natulinda Christine Hilda, Ochen Derek, Odong Alex, Odur Charles, Okora Christopher Cruz, to Heise Kristen, to Yamwe Simira Davis, to Yasingura Brian, to Yisenge Immaculate, to Gomez Covia, Waswa Frederickson Bay, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the postgraduate diploma in medical education of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor. Empowerment through knowledge creation.
Thank you, Director. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me call upon the Dean, Faculty of Arts and Humanities, to present the following students for the conferment of a Bachelor of Social Work. Please, graduates, when they read your name, please stand up and raise your hood.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degree in social work. Abakunda Mukama Olivia, Abenitwe Anita, Achidiri Munawa Akaya, Adong Betty Jerit, Ainem Babazi Catherine, Ainem Babazi Fortunate, Anesas Agnes, Akankwasa Bernard, Akongot Dina Evelyn, Aliga Malik, Amumpaire Agatha, Anyine Barbara, Arinda Nancy, Asimwe Martin, Atuhaire Gloria, Atuhaire Joyce, Atwevembere Medad, Auma Fetila, Bagala Lydia, Babita Mary, Bagambe Wilfred, Bario Mshanga Ashraf, Bikolwa Alfred, Bwire Jude, Birenjiro Salon Sarah, Chebijira Faith, Chimpaye Rose, Druaru Gertrude, Dusenje Charity, Fonia Rachel Christine, Abomugisha Barnabas, Ashakimana Obed, Idila Paul Lotiang, Irakunda Gloria, Iyaremie Wilson, Kabagambe Julius, Kabera Charity, Kalunji Yahaya, Kalunji Yusuf, Kambabazi Joan, Kansime Amon, Kasangachi Julius, Kato Enoka, Kato Jacob, Kato Yosam Abe, Katusime Mary, Kigehi Nora, Kenyonyoz Judith, Chisache Fida, Kwikiriza Rogers, Charimpa Aula, Cheyune Koas, Leonard Mbishizimana, Logira Christopher, Mugaga Derek, Mugume Kenneth, Muhaire Jafari, Muhindo Habat, Muhumza Prosper, Mujunalinda Silva, Mukonyeze Winfred, Mutes Zubeda, Mwanguzi Viola, Mwesigwa Jacob, Nabisubi Viola, Nabitalo Maureen, Nabukera Joanita, Nawire Viola, Nagasha Fiona, Nakaboye Vanisha, Nakabuye Sumaya, Nakamate Jemima, Nakamoga Sharon, Nakamia Annette, Nakaziro Harriet, Nachiganda Letitia, Nachito Oliver, Nakulima Reste, Nacheje Josephine, Naruvega Zipora, Naruja Anisha, Namaja Jackie Clofas, Namanya Anita, Namayanja Pamela, Nampeo Victoria, Namuddu Eva, Namugaya Lilian, Namulondo Kematha, Namyangu Maria, Nancha Sarah, Ndukuse Alan, Mfitumukiza Menetez, Ngabirano Jovat, Niwagaba Gilbert, Niwamanya Dennis, Niwamanya Anna, Nyakato Hilary, Nyirabakomeza Topista, Nyirahafasha Von, Nyiramugisha Von, Nyirasenga Divine, Okunda Kwe Samuel, Olaktar Vincent, Rubanzayo Duncan, Saddam Hussein, Saidia Diana, Sebowa Frank, Sebunya John, Semugenyi Fred, Sengavi Vincent, Senjove Moses, Seruyinda Patrick, Tukasingura Morris, Tumukunde Michael, Tumukunde Sharon, Tumusime Janet, Tumusime Kasim, Tumwebaze Jesper, Tumwebaze Julius, Tumuizire Berina, Twebaze Diana, Wayezu Mary, Wizira Julius, Walisimbi Joshua, Wansare Rasul. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Social Work of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degree in public administration. Ainebyona Benjamin, Akansasira Allen, Aliganyira Amina, Alinda Edgar, Amony Betty, Arikiriza Nazifa, Ashaba Medron, Atuhaire Charlotte, Batiringaya Lukurure, Bwambale Albert, Damulira Hamza, Esere Julius, Galandi Alex, Gumanaitwe Wycliffe, Isiko Fahad, Kabakwenda Christian, Kaidu Jovia, Kamari John Bosco, Kampikaho Beswell, Kamia Brian, Kamia Yeser, Kanyesije Alex, Kato William, Mayanja Alan, Mugisha Alan, Muhaire Dennis, Munyegera Francis, Mushemeza Derek, Musinguzi Danson, Mutono John Frey, Nabatanz Gertrude, Nabanga Gloria, Nabimanya Peter, Nakato Penina, Nachirija Safina, Nachiwoga Mary, Nakulira Sylvia, Namudu Patience, Namugereka Prose, Namujuzi Florence, Nanyanzi Barbara, Ninsima Omuhereza, Nsabagasani Valence, Nsada Moses, Obura Patrick, Okelo Simon Peter, Owilo Justin Okelo, Rutereza K. Joy, Senyondwa Nathan, Taremwa Andrew, Tukahirwa Branda. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Public Administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degrees in journalism and media studies. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, as follows. Abesiga Jime, Ahereza Ivan, Akampa Kreya, Akanyijuka Jaffes, Akatura Nelson, Asimwe Ronia, Atiri Machuret, Ayebazibwe Muhammad, Vasude Rija Sechitoreko, Biarhanga Sadat, Irabarira Victor, Kabasinguzi Prisra, Kanyesije Innocent, Kasanga Chirake, Kasene Uma, Katongore Crispian, Kawuma Edrin, Kanara, Kanzub Kenneth, Karai Monica Mugaga, Chiveru Disan, Rukunse Winfred, Mchunguzi Greenford, Mujukiza Severio, Mwanji Manuel, Mwebi Godfrey, na Habwe Charity, na Kajumba Sharon, na Nkuma Shanita, na Magembe Saua, na Masiko Sise, na Mugabe Rita, na Msima Rus, Nwebiona Makrin, Ntatimana Jennifer, Obrejo Christophe, Sebata Ibrahim, Sarim, Sentongo, Abno, Chamundu, Soz Izat, Tonjire Sikora, Wangai Nobat, Waswa David. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Journalism and Media Studies of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies. Agaba Collins, Ainerukundo Praise, Akampurira Cleopas, Sekene Juliet, Asimwe Sharfa, Atuhurire Aaron, Atuijuka Hassan, Birohozo Duncan Tuhesha, Kabasita Dafin, Karagwe Charite, Kenene Marjorin, Kichoncho Ruth, Musimenta Recho, Muyambi Julius, Nawengwa Sandra, Nagudi Fatuma, Narugo Sara Jamira, Nabazira Christine, Nakanja, Nauma, Mustafa, Ninsima Olivia, Owamani David, Owazingu Josephine, Tahebwas South. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
So we are requesting students of Diploma in Journalism and Media Studies and bachelors to come forward and take an oath.
Get my love and bring it close. Ngakagati koma levi. Ate tonight konsatikwe. Kakutanda no chane. Ate tango zange. Kuno mumutima tango zange. So papa kampade. Nkuwe nenje lunge nyange. Mukandaro. Wanyana kankakatandaro. Nkulikonga kuanjayo. Binkumatila yanjalo. DJ.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me request Monique to lead the team as they take up their oath for journalists.
I believe in the professionalism of journalism. I believe to good journalism. I believe that a journalist should write only what he holds in his heart to be true. I believe that suppression of the news for any consideration other than the welfare of society is indefensible. I believe that no one should write as a journalist what he would not say as a gentleman, that bribery by one's own pocketbook is as much to be avoided as bribery by the pocketbook of another, that individual responsibility may not be escaped by pleading another's instructions or another's dividends. I believe that advertising, news, and editorial columns should alike serve the best interests of readers, that a single standard of helpful truth and cleanness should prevail for all, that the supreme test of good journalism is the measure of its public service. I believe that the journalism which succeeds best and best deserves success, fears God and honors man, is totally independent, unmoved by pride of opinion or greed of power, constructive, tolerant, but never careless, self-controlled, patient, always respectful of its readers, but always unafraid, is quickly indignant at injustice, is unswayed by the appeal of privilege or the clamor of the mob, seeks to give every man a chance, and as far as law, an honest wage and recognition of human brotherhood can make it so. An equal chance is profoundly patriotic, while sincerely promoting international goodwill and cementing world comradeship, is a journalism of humanity, of and for today's world.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degrees in tourism and hospitality management. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Adiero Kevin, Ahurira Crispus, Ainamani Porin, Ainomojisha Corin, Akandwa Nauheriabu, Akatkunda James, Arinda Robina, Amanye Rias, Angomo Joyce, Kampara Wilson, Kansime Sandra, Kanyesi Jeffos, Karunji Diana, Chitenda William, Charimpa Tusime, Choshavire Bridget, Raniero Juliet, Rukwago Henry, Mabidonga Robert, Baramine, Maweje Joseph, Mbabazi Emery, Mirembe Sise, Birire Zamra, Mugenyi Patrick, Muchibi Ali Musa, Musimenta Ronet, Mutonyi Annette, Mwebesa Precious, Nakanwa Jitauba, Nantu Mejeira Mirembe, Natkunda Vayora, Ndagire Rachel, Ndiomunzra Dean, Odeke Philip, Sempara Julius Joseph, Serugo Hamidu, Turiaikayo Angel Ariani, Tumoramie Bruce, Turiasi Mamusa, Wakori Corin Daniel, Yiga Moses.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degrees in international relations and diplomatic studies. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Akandwa Naho Enoka, Kabashao Evas, Chikwe Tom, Mutunji Abias, Nabukwas Catherine, Nasimoro Moses, Nkuruziza Julius, Nsubuga Edward, Watari Roy. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I offer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of International Relations and Diplomatic Studies of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Social Work. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Ashakie Doveta, Ampurira Innocent, Akampurira Sherina, Akansima Honest, Nandinda Treasure, Agongire Jane Francis, Arinda Kosi, Arubaku Godfrey, Avegneza Ruthi, Ayebazibwe Grace, Babire Elizabeth Shira, Bakunzi Annette, Bamwanga Sharif, Bayongera Medad, Dusavimana Blessed, Dusingzimana James, Ganimana Elisa, Elizabeth Simon Chance, Kaite Sweeney, Kamahoro Agnes, Kanawamu Sion, Kansime Mujung Susan, Karugaba Rachel, Kemigisha Koren, Kitiwa Deborah Masse, Manirafasha Peace, Mana Imana Enoka, Mashurire Ermiron, Musime Gloria, Mutoni Grace, Naheba Miria, Naruboa Lovisa, Narunga Harriet, Namanya Deus, Nangamba Medrin, Naserimba Jazrin, Natumanya Simon, Andiho Jerome, Nyerere Medias, Nyirinjimana Annette, Nyirijimana Fiona, Nisima Sonia, Nuagaba Noman, Naru Nyira Ruhiwa Pamela, Nyira Mugisha Kedres, Orangi Joe, Atuhire Sandra, Tumukunde Jacinta, Tumuramye Bruce, Tumushime Allen, Tumuine Isaac, Tusingwire Annette, Tuebembere Francis. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Social Work of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of diplomas in public administration. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Abaho Gaston, Amanya Ivan, Among Esther, Anzoya Kosi, Atugonza Robert, Auma Brenda, Bukenya Richard, Ikiriza Christine, Koshava Vasta, Miyigo Poshiano, Mugwanya Edward, Musinguzi Tyson, Nasasira Brenda, Nkundire Christine, Orobo Jime, Oma Sylvester, Penduni Helen Grace, Sibendi Lekule, Sibinja Julius, Tugumisirize Alex, Tumukunde Natasha, Tumushime Godfrey, Turiasingura Bruce, Tuesige Adera. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Public Administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Akada John Robert, Ainemani Anita, Ainomukisha Catherine, Akampurira Natasha, Atuyukire Serin, Ogumosha Comfort, Ibrahim Ramadan, Iradukunda Daniel, Kabari Jonah, Keza Bujalite, Kerez Marion, Komshana Barbara, Koshava Daphne, Masereka Simon, Mbeza Kireya, Muftumikiza Gerard, Muringi Owen James, Muyimbi Jordan, Akugizibwe Nakazibwe Halima, Naruga Annette, Naruonga Sharon, na Njamure Maureen Catherine, na Nkunda Daphne, Natasha Michelle, na Turinda Penina, Ndungushe Brian, Ninshaba Grania, Nuagaba Lauren, Tugenyinyo Marvin, Tumushime Grades, Tuinokshaba Brenda. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in International Relations and Diplomatic Studies. Muhangi Anthem. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award the Diploma in International Relations and Diplomatic Studies of Metropolitan International University upon that person whose name has been read. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me call upon the Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, to present the following students for the conferment of Bachelor of Information Technology.
Help me with this microphone.
Can you raise it?
Karuka.
Can you raise it? Nka.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a bachelor's degree in information technology. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, as follows. Adude Philemon, Adu Monica, Aichiriza Roland, Ainomojisha Innocent, Akankwasa Evelyn Dorothy, Akena Samuel, Ankunda Faith, Ampurire Catherine, Amtuhaire Janet, Angeru Stanslas, Arnold Chezi, Arinetwe Julius, Arop David, Asimwe Emmanuel, Atwera Rachel, Aturinda Prosi, Bakwabalide Rabison, Baluku Godwin Chavosere, Bira Joy, Bidiahabwe Chance, Businje Arafat Morgan, Bwambale Masi, Bishimo Isaac, Dushime Rosemary, Elelu Dennis, Enyichu Julius, Eyenga Stephen, Gumisiriza Justus, Hafasha Ronald, Hasasha Rogers, Hashachimana Wilson, Imalingat Samuel, Kahuli Maureen, Kakai Esther, Kamwine Victoria, Kandaru Dorin, Kanchiriho Crescent, Kasozi Alex, Katamba Arafat, Kategaya David, Katerega Elisha Luwaga, Kebisembo Irene, Kembabazi Monique, Chiwika Amuli, Chimuli Innocent, Chironde Rodney, Chisache Victor Namagembe, Chitera Frank, Kolosi Fred, Kugonza Joseph Amoti, Kwala Betty, Kwirinjira Dixon, Changwa Brian, Lusawa Dennis, Malema John, Malijan Farouk, Mbabazi Peter, Mugabe Emmanuel, Muganza Mustafa, Mukandekezi Annette, Mukwana Ivan Massa, Mutatina Abbas, Mwebesa Michael, Mwijuche Cleophas, Nafuna Rachel, Nakabuye Sumaya, Nachimera Priska Mary, Nachirija Fiona, Namata Harriet Kamia, Namara Grant, Nambirige Molly, Nandutu Agnes, Nankoma Sawia, Nasuru Sumaya, Ndikwera Innocent, Nimweba Zedafin, Nsubuga Stephen, Nuwagaba Alan, Nuwamanya David, Nyabonyo Petrolina, Nyakato Pelijas, Nyakecho Catherine Ongwen, Niramahoro Juliet, Ochen Hagai, Ojakoli Simon Peter, Okoboy Stanley, Pikisa Habat, Sechiranda Nicholas, Sally Fred, Sekabira Davis, Senabulia Majidu, Seruma Sufyan, Taino Mwanjire Kenneth, Tumukunde Irene, Tumukwasi Wenesta, Tumweba Zebalam, Tumweba Rogers, Turia Hebwa Joan, Turia Chira Elia, Twesije Moses, Tuinamas Konaboth, Tuinomujuni Brian, Wowoga Richard, Wamara Gerald, and Ziwa Matthew. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a bachelor's degree in computer science. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Awoja Nicodemus, Ariebi Daniel, Atiko Paul Calvin, Egesu Eriau Henry, Kate Morris Boutras, Kaijiriza Henry, Kawoya Sudais, Chibet Victor, Kisache Ivan Gabriel, Kwesiga Joshua, Cheyune Derek, Mugalasi Rogers, Muhumuza Robert, Mariket Elijah Chemoliko, Musumba Jonathan, Mutawe Marvin, Mutiaba Livingstone, Mwebesa Kennedy, Nagai Angel Lilian, Nzeimana Gad, Ochom Manasi, Onyinye Veni, Rubagumya Calvin, Romulembe Abel Musharaba, Sewandigi Ivan, Tatiabala Simon Peter, Waziko David, and Kasibante Edrisa, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Computer Science of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a bachelor's degree in business computing. Abaho Kevin and Namu Garus, Mr. Chancellor.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons that person whose name has been read for the degree of Bachelor of Business Computing of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of diploma in information technology, and I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Aine Noman, Aine Jona Daffin, Aine Mujisha Jime, Ajego Caroline, Akampura Elias, Ampamia Alho, Apiro Rose, Atim Priska, Atwere Leonard, Bariahewa Nelson, Bijirwa Gerard, Chalenga Maureen, Gumisirza David, Hachizimana Felix, Kabugo Timothy, Karisa Regan, Kampire Jacqueline, Kamujisha Andrew, Karisira Benon, Kisecha Daniel, Katwele Abubakar, Chirunji Lisa Tania, Mbabaz Israel, Mugenyi Ricky, Muhezi Barnabas, Mwebaze Stephen, Mwebe Isa, Mwesige Mukama Mwije, Nabatans Ragiba, Nachiza Lukaya, Namataka Loda Deo, Namugwele Beatrice, Namuli Catherine, Nandutu Betty, Nankanja Flavia, Natulinda Cleophas, Ndiaishimwe Derek, Ntelinganya Merith, Nyira Munezero Beatrice, Okwain Monga Edmond, Olom David, Oyom Leo, Fobi Shango Olina, Sekade Shafik, Sentongo Christopher, Selma Moses Paul, Tido Patrick, Tugumeka Turamu, Turiatunga Martin, and Waswa Murishid.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Information Technology of Metropolitan International University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Computer Science, and I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Adomati Stephen, Ainejona Roland, Anguyo Godfrey, Bikwa Siroho Nelson, Busiku Jolom, Habomujisha Richard, Kamugisha Griffin, Kilaga Sajabi Kosuma, Chogawirwe Rasta Tatu, Mujisha Nicholas, Mwesigwa Jonathan, Nambuya Patricia, Nangoyo Leonard, Naziwa Fahima, Ndifuna Twariki, Nanyombi Hanifa, Nuwahereza Vitas, Sango Joshua, Sechans Ali, Wanyenya Rebecca, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Computer Science of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I will now call upon the Dean, Faculty of Agriculture and Environmental Science to present the following students for the award, a Bachelor of Agriculture and Rural Innovation.
Sunshine is on. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degree in their various disciplines. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, as follows. Ahari Zura Isaac, Ainaman Anaklet, Aruma Richard, Anyanzo Gift, Atire Glorious, Bizimana Wilbrod, Biarhanga Jonan, Amejait Isaac, Fadir Mandi, Guvuri Sembu, Sebi, Ibanda Karure Simon, Igama Newton, Isarige Alex, Izaruku Ismail, Kakoza Wahab, Kambare Katsime Fortunate, Kamujisha Charles, Katambi Karabezre Erdad, Katandi Simon, Kato Ibrahim, Kawongore Paulo, Chibeti Tom, Chisabwom Sophia, Chiza Abdul Hakim, Kiplok Isaac, Chiwarabye Robert, Chiwure Brian, Chosimire Jacqueline, Rakonyer John Baptist, Ruyinga Shanira, Nawingwi Stephen, Maniragoha John, Maniriho Robina, Masango Ross Edmond, Matovu Abdul Karim, Matov Edward, Mbago Isaac, Mude John, Mukama Walter, Chiza Vincent, Mugeri Pamela, Muguri Victor, Musana Stephen, Muteve Arias, Muwumba Isaac, Nabitosi Immaculate, Nabunya Aisha, Nabzare Peace, Nakaria Maiko, Nakos Brian, Namakura Annette, Namwange Joan, Nayesiga Nicholas, Nkurunziza Emmanuel, Ntaugoranyayo Kennedy, Ochan Raymond, Nabakatiba George William, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture and Rural Innovation of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy, both in character and in academics, to be admitted to this congregation for the award of diplomas in their various disciplines. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir, as follows. Agaba Fadi, Akanyetava Isaac, Amandrio Agnes Dominic, Arinda Sise, Atugonza Maclean Blessed, Ayevare Alpha, Ayesigamkama Charles, Chucky Michael, Chemtai Jacob, Dipio Ariet, Fagi Hussein, Gwendolyn Susan, Abomugisha Andrew, Kamoga George William, Kenyi Xavier, Chibet Lucius, Kule Francis, Lomar Moses, Maniraduha Emmanuel, Mugisha Vania, Mugoya Atanasi Wakori, Mugume Margaret, Muhamwen Nimana Provia, Mulisa Stephen, Mulisa Charles, Mugwese Pasco, Namugaya Brenda, Ndihiriwe Stephen, Inshirime Irene, Okero Ivan Rute, Opio Sande, Ruyoka Jonas, Sande Hope, Tumushawe Living, Turiabasheja Rogers, Turiamukahi Kennedy, Tukwija Collins, Wabusera Emma, Wembe Geoffrey. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Agriculture and Rural Innovation of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to read the following names whose... Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy in both character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degree in agriculture and rural innovations. We are very sorry they have been skipped. Sunday John, Tego Titus, Tigarioma Habat, Turiachira Ivan, Tusinjize Constance, Wanyana Sikola, Wavamuno Bashir, Wekepur Davis.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture and Rural Innovation of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, before I call upon the next presenter, I would like to recognize the presence of the Rampara woman MP. That's Miss Anne Kanseme. Please wait for the congregation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I will now call upon the Principal, School of Law, to present the following students for the award of a Diploma in Laws.
tunnel and couldn't see the light. And whenever I look up, I couldn't see the sky.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University, being found both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Laws. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, as follows. Musmenta Fortunate, Najuko Winnie. Mr. Chancellor.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award that person whose name has been read the Diploma in Law of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I will call upon the Dean, Faculty of Business, Administration, and Management Science to present the following students for the conferment of a Bachelor of Business Administration.
You got me. We got something everybody else can see. Me, I got you. We got a good thing, honey, you know we do.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted in this congregation for the conferment of bachelor's degree in business administration. Agwanezo Aldo, Arinda Michael, Asimwe Surait, Ngobi Vincent, Suna Abbas, Wasike Clinton, Semakade Samuel, Muganga Fred, Mujurizi Brian, Bukenya Jovan, Saka Christopher, Tumwes Gelosius, Ahimbisa Patience, Alirwa Jane, Ankunda Ian, Anyango Sarah, Aruho Rema, Ashabahewa Princess, Asimwe Kato, Atuhaire Jane, Aujo Jocelyn Akabwai, Ayebale Ashraf, Ayebale Lois, Ayekundire Sheila, Bagumire Sevia, Baribawa Mariam, Businje Jacqueline, Dragamaku Mohammed, Rileo Taka, Echakunzire Brenda, Kabasinguzi Peruth, Kabuka Hassan, Kagoya Viola, Kaire Michael, Kakoza Tracy, Kakweza Apofia, Kaloli Ruanga, Kansime Ruhanga Arnold, Kato Justus, Katushabe Adela, Kabeija Imelda, Chirabo Esther, Chomohendo Shamila, Lanjigina Bridget, Letencia Nayebare, Mbonigaba Richard, Mirembe Ruth, Moro Ronald, Mubanda Willie, Mugisha Patrick, Mugenyi Matthew, Muhindi Kennedy, Mulumba Richard, Musengimana Allen, Musime Peace, Muwada, Mwine Asons, Akachwa Aisha, Nakalema Joyce, Nakatude Lydia, Nakawesi Maria Juliet, Nachiamu Noreen, Nakazi Joyce, Nacheyune Noreen, Narubanga Sumini, Namayanja Diana, Nambayo Jennifer, Namigisha Gloria, Nampera Shubaiba, Namutebi Jovia, Nanozi Caroline Maria, Nantongo Grace, Natuhera Bridget, Natuhera Jovia, Natuijuka Winfred, Naziwa Grace Rita, Ndegwa Beatrice, Ndengejeho Geoffrey, Nduhura Andrew, Nerima Betty, Ninsima Willis, Ninsima Prima, Ninsima Agatha, Nyontwari Shila Shalif, Nyontwari Shalif, Ntejerize Cedric, Nwagaba Felix, Nwagaba Ivan, Nwasasira Angeline, Nyangoma Monica Christine, Nyirandiku Bwimana Judith, Nyiranziza Scovia, Achola Nathan, Praise Joanita, Sekamate Brian, Tarema Gift, Tibingana Jonas, Tukamushaba Blenda, Tuliri Nyamorin, Tumuhimbise Margaret, Tumukwasibwe Asiraf, Tumusime Julius, Tumwebaze Immaculate, Tumwekwatse Crescent, Turindomwe Michael, Twebaze Fiona, Twesije Davis, Tuonjire Jacob.
Been read the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a bachelor's degree in science, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance. Atuijukire Christopher, Bitigale Robert, Namirembe Victoria, Asaba Florence, Nachigude Christine, Biuchi Joel, Sempuma John Bosco, Ababiku Doreen, Adumo Merab, Ahebwa Samuel, Ahereza Rita, Ahimbisiwa Adela, Ainemukama Julius, Akampamanya Joshua, Akampurira Amos, Akamumpa Amri, Akanduanaho Godfrey, Ankunda Happy, Asingwire Juliana, Bunoga Azedi, Jimbo Florence, Ijiraneza Janet, Jingo Timothy, Kabanda Isaac, Kabarunji Daisy, Kato Everest, Kato Kabenge Gonzaga, Keiroariro Veneranda, Karunda Roda, Chirabo Miria, Chiuluka Arafat, Komuhanji Cleophas, Chasimire Madina, Logose Martha, Mahoro Goret, Matovu Simon Peter, Mbabazi Doreen, Mfitumukiza Robert, Mugwanya Jude, Mukoswaibu, Mumbeja Gloria, Musekura Fred, Mutesi Zalika, Mwesi Gwa Tony, Nabukenya Patricia, Nabunya Asiat, Nakaima Babirie Brenda, Nachito Hadija, Nakolantia Maria, Namala Alice, Namara Alan, Namatovu Helen, Namugabwe Rashida, Namulindwa Susan, Nansoboga Betty, Nejesa Doreen, Ninsima Bonita, Niwabirinda Gift, Mkunda Habat, Nuamanya Amon, Nyesiga Penina, Nyirazanenka Hilda, Nyiraneza Esther, Peduni Caroline, Pound Bridget Musana, Setuba John Paul, Tumushabe Immaculate, Victor Bidiom Maisho, Nasrumbi Suraya, Nami Wanda Mariam, Akatugumia Oliver, and Katusime Zainab. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a Bachelor of Human Resource Management. Amodan Sarah, Anena Brenda, Ochen Lawrence, Kendisa Sharon, Odong Francis, Apio Joseph, Serunjoji Samuel, Tugume Hilary, and Nabasa Emmanuel.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Human Resource Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the conferment of a Bachelor of Procurement and Logistics. Asimwe Madina, Kagoya Monica, Ahebwa Owen, Asiku Patrick, Bonavana Aldrof, Buruani Joshua, Diope John Bosco, Kabugo Roslyn, Chibwana, Katende Rogers, Kazoba Karim, Chibedi Fahad, Kobusinje Olivia, Luede, Luiga Zahara, Menya Stanley, Menyo Steme, Munongose Emmanuel David, Nagirinya Letitia, Nakato Safwa, Nakato Hafsa, Namaya Anja Maclean, Nambi Mase, Nyamwiza Priscilla, and Omuti Alex.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Procurement and Logistics Management of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the person whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Accounting and Finance. And I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir. Ahimsiwe Jordan, Ahire Tracy, Akampa Dennis, Ampere Anita, Atkunda Sheila, Atwanjere Prudence, Ayevale Mark, Ayevale Amorin, Businje Edwin, Dushimana Immaculate, Hirome Julius, Igama Emmanuel, Igabire Grace, Iradikunda Judith, Kakuru Julius, Kampaire Scovia, Kinimi Felix, Chirunji Isabella, Kisache Ruth Joyce, Mbabazi Lucia, Mande Richard, Mudu Ivan, Mugabwimana Faith, Mukatwira Gertrude, Muzahura Johnson, Nabasa Novens, Nagai Maureen, Nakai Stella, Kakulu Belinda, Namsobia Nahibdu, Namwagwe Hope, Naseleko Daisy, Nanyombi Shakila, Nasasira Rita, Natabo Alice, Natkunda Fortunate, Natlinda Obadia, Ngabirano Pius, Nimsima Setrin, Nwalinda Duncan, Nilinda Daffin, Ngamshaba Slivia, Kwasibwe Benedicto, Nsimenta Grinias, Nyakahuma Julius, Nilabiro Afia, Nilabuiza Paskazia, Nilaguhira Vasta, Nilamuchao Afia, Niladikunmana Stella, Sawa Sam, Silaji, Juma, Tukesi Garecho, Tumuwine Abia, Tumwejuche Ann, Tulinawe Owen, Wanyana Aishat. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all of those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Accounting and Finance of Metropolitan International University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be read and presented to you are of Metropolitan International University and have been found worthy both in character and in academics to be admitted to this congregation for the award of Diploma in Business Administration. I therefore present them to you, Mr. Chancellor, sir. Adunia Flavia, Agaba Namanya Evelyn, Ainea Sasi Fiona, Akatkunda Bonita, Akatkwasa Ezibon, Amumpeide Ainea, Asimwe Brenda, Asimwe Gilbert, Dushime Douglas, Msimenta Dinavens, Mutevi Arnold, Mutesi Shamila, Nava Nova Halima, Nakalema Brenda, Nari Ndwasha Rashida, Nankunda Ketra, Nasasra Arnold, Nwampire Brenda, Ovizio Winfred, Serugo Ivan, Tulisuna Basil Pace, Tugume Norman, Tumsime Wilson, Tinopsinje Edson, Wimana Annette, Wimana Generous. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Business Administration of Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Start something new, something uplifting, something so effortless and golden. A thirst-quenching burst of sweetness and multi-flavor, so rich and full of memories. It's 100% taste, 0 alcohol. Try it, savor it, feel it elevate every moment. Sip after sip, gulp after gulp. After all, life's about turning ordinary thrills into golden chills.
Start something malty with the new Evervest Malt Apple and Pineapple. Try the burst of sweetness and malty flavor. It's 100% taste, 0 alcohol. Available in a shop or supermarket near you. Evervest Malt. Make every moment golden. Evervest Malt is from the makers of Pepsi Cola in Uganda.
Best friend you have for Emuteni yo ya dollar. Gamati best friend you Emuteni yo ya dollar nyo.
Tutandikide Kampala ne tugenda mu ggwanga lyonna nga tugaba school fees wa mwaka mulamba.
Twebaza omukama okuba nti nno atuwadde omukisa guno ate ne MTN okuba nti esasulidde omwana fees ez'omwaka omulamba ebe tutikudde omugugu era kuba sente ezo ziba nyingi nnyo.
Sasula school fees ng'okozesa momo onyiga star emu mukaaga 5 star 80 hash ng'osasula school fees w'omwana wo essomero nga liwangula school van nawe bw'oba kwegamba nga embeera ekukuttemu ng'ofuna school fees loan weewaawo.
New Vision aha myaka 80 bakuletera makoma butunu live on concert bwanyuma y'emyaka 25 bakaririrwe aba makoma bagaruka ku tekiro cy'amani ekyo kweshongora no kuhisa olwa katano ebiro 6 byo kwa kashatu omwaka ogu ahari Kororo Independence Grounds tera star 252 hash okugura tickets ziyahashinje mitware 5 ahabwa abona 15 ahabwa VIP 25 ahabwa VVIP wayende meza tera not mushanju 58 96 11 tariho kuguruza ticket aha miryango utakaburaho makoma live on concert bishagikire Pacific Events Lion Records.
Hati mchara
wanje mwami
numanya abana nabagaruka yahishomero kandi ebintu bikiri kubi aho washota kutwara icweka cha fiza y'ishomero rya junior rireza motoka tukazishashura bwanyuma
mwami wanje aho wacita kushashura ntukozesa momo no tukutungira umugisha gwo kwangura school fees zo mwaka gwona nebindi konka nabona basa kushabaroni ya fizi obwo n'amashomero gacejumbire muri basa kwangura school van
Namazima singura school fees yo mwaka gona nebindi binji tunga binji ahabwa momo na vani y'ishomero ahabo kwejumbiramo nobasa no kushabaloni eya school fees echawe nyiga star emwe mukagitano star munana noti hash ninga koresa momo app.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Here's how you chase that gray away. You're a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air like you don't care, baby, by the